All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to this episode and to this new video on my YouTube channel. And as you can see above me, this is the title of this today's on today's video because I got a 2650 rating on the latest game I've played against the Penguin bot on chess.com. And what you're gonna see is one of the most satisfying, most perfect chess you can see. And you would never imagine that this played was played by me. Because as you can see on the screen, my ELO is currently 15-12. And I played against the Penguin bot on chess.com, and the Penguin bot is a very special one because chess.com has currently new monthly based bots on the website, and these are Christmas holiday bots rated from, I guess, around 400 ELO to above 2400. I don't know. There is another bot um after him, but I don't know his rating yet. I only looked at his rating here at the Penguin bot, and it's 2250, so it's advanced. It's very advanced. And before I start the game, I've played this bot 3 times before, at least. And in all 3 games, I earned a loss against him because he outsmarted me, because I smoked a lot of weed and I'm not mentally there in that games. I was not mentally there. And in one game, I had a winning position against this bot, and I blundered the piece somehow. I don't know exactly how. And I ended up in a losing position, as you can imagine. And now I played the spot again. So it's the 17th of December 2024 right now, and it's 3 o'clock and 23 minutes in the morning. 3:23 a.m. So as you can imagine, I'm really tired right now because I recorded this video also in German before in the last 20 minutes. You will see the video, the German video next to this video, because I made a German video and I made an English video because I think chess.com will not believe that I played this game without cheating because of this rating, and I really don't want to get banned because of this insane chess. Okay? I can explain what I thought in every single moment, and I can tell what my intention was and what to go and what to do in these positions. So please buckle up, prepare, get some snacks. It gets wild, okay? So the game begins on d4, knight f6, bishop g5, and d5. It's a Trompowski because d4 and bishop to f4 or bishop g5 are or is my main opening. I play the London system and the Trompowski attack quite often, almost every game. I play with white for at least the last 1500 games I've played. Okay, so I know exactly what I have to do. I know exactly what I shouldn't do in certain positions. But yeah, we will see. Okay. So after the move d5, I played e3, and in my head, I was a step ahead in my head because I wanted to play knight to d2, the main Trompowski. But in my head, I was thinking about, okay, I develop knight to d2. What is my opponent gonna do? Then I play e3 maybe. And then, yeah, I mixed up the order. So now I played e3. So it doesn't matter. My opponent played e4, knight e4. It's the bot. And I played h4 because I knew from Gotham chess that the main line, or his main line, his favorite opening in the Trompowski is the Raptor variation. And the Raptor goes knight to d2, then maybe knight e4, and then you go h4. You don't want to trade. You want to get taken, so then you can develop your queen, and you're up in development. Okay, he says it's a mischance. He wants that trade. Okay, yeah, you can do that, but I like to play the h4 idea because if the bishop gets taken, you take with the h pawn, have here have pressure here and the open file. You know, so that's my intentional idea. So that's why I played h4. My opponent played h6. Obviously, to kick out my bishop, I have to retreat to f4. And here he played knight c6. And I played knight d2, challenging his knight in the center and get rid of it. So he exchanges the knight. I take back with the queen. Why not with the king? Yeah, because I want to castle long, obviously. So black develops his bishop to f5, and I developed my pawn to c3 because of this fucking fork, or the threat of the fork. Because in this position, what I quite do oftentimes is developing my knight to f3. But after something like e6, this becomes real. And because I don't want to waste time with my knight, because my opponent also can do this here. Okay, no, he can't, but because of this shenanigans and maybe this fork, I play c3 because now knight b4 is no longer possible. And I want for later on this square, the c2 square for my queen, and I want to develop my bishop to trade off his bishop, maybe to get taken, take with the queen again, then go back. All these kind of possible ideas, and that's why I played c3. Here the black played e6, top engine move. I challenge his bishop. He takes mine. I take back. He develops his bishop. We trade, and now I finish my development mid knight f3. Now I'm more flexible than before. Okay. Short castles, long castles, and now Tom A e8. Obviously, black wants to go e5, but in this position I want to go g4, g5 myself, so I play g4 to open up the g file, to open up his king, or have a semi-open file on the g file, and here he played e5 as I expected. So I have to take with the knight. He exchanged. I take back. He take my pawn. This is an equal trade, and here comes g5. Now the king gets open up. Maybe I'll trade on the h file. Maybe or not. Maybe definitely not pushing this pawn and helping up his development. So I'll have to trade because I want to open up a king here. And he goes, black goes rook f e8, adding more pressure to the e pawn, and I'll go g takes h6. So here he takes back with the queen. So which rook do you want to put on the g file? The h or the d rook? Here was my in a blah blah in the conversation. Which rook goes to the g file? My first intention was to put the h rook on the g file. But I dislike the fact that the queen can take this pawn and then have pressure on this pawn, which, when this pawn fails, adds more pressure on this pawn, which is in the moment, right at the moment, pinned to that king. And there are 3 different pieces looking at this pawn. This isn't a nice position for me. He has more pressure than I have. So I decided, okay, I have to protect this pawn. This pawn does not fall. So I put the d rook on the g file, and it was a top engine move. So here comes c5, striking back in the center. And I knew that that black wants to go c4 and kick out my queen, because my queen is very annoying on this diagonal, and also defending this pawn, which is very important. Yeah, probably I should keep my queen around, but in the first time I have another move I can spend before c4 happens. So let's bring up the rook to g3 to potentially double up. And this is what I did. What I missed in this situation, and I missed it because I played that move in like 3 seconds or something, maybe 5, is the fact that black can now take the initiative. Not with c4, with d4. Because now I have to double up anyways. That was my plan, but now here's the problem. He takes my my e pawn, and when I take back, here in comes the rook. Okay, so I have to take his rook, and here's the problem. He goes here. What do you do? There's one move you can play, and it's queen d2 in this position, because of this check. You take, he takes, king c2 only move, and now everything is hanging. If you take my queen, I'll take the queen, and now have fun. Or you take this, I'll take this. Okay, and it's equals. So this was not the best idea, but very important in this situation. The bot also missed it and played c4 as expected. And here I'm very proud of myself, because I thought, okay, I have 5 options with my queen, and I should choose the right one. But which is the right one? I can go, oh, there are more possible moves. I can go queen c2, queen d1, queen d2, queen d4, queen e2, and I can tell right away Queen d4, queen d2, and queen e2 are the only three moves I've looked at. And I was not convinced. With queen d2 and queen e2, I was not convinced that this is a good move. I really thought that is not a good move. So I decided, okay, I have to stick around to that pawn, to the e pawn, and I probably should place my queen on d4, because then on d4 I have targets on the g file. And maybe when he removes his rook and my queen sees his g pawn, then the pressure becomes real. And yeah, that's what I did. I put my queen on d4. So now black plays rook f5, pressuring my pawn. So what do? I double up. Danger levels. What's more important than a pawn? Right. The king. Levi would say you, but I don't know you, so I don't know. Okay, so now I'm attacking his king with 3 of my pieces, and his pieces stare into nothing. Not right away, because this pressure and this pin is still alive, but not for long. He has to defend, and of course he plays g6, top engine move in this moment. And I thought, here in this position, I thought, okay, do I have something like a sacrifice or something? And then I looked, okay, no, there's nothing. I can take on g6, but then the queen and the pawn is protecting. There is nothing. He's threatening my pawn, my f2 pawn, which when it falls, then my whole position collapsed. So I decided to step away to release the pressure and play f4, because I don't want that pawn to get taken. Okay, so I have to push it. To push it. And now this queen no longer creates this pin. This pawn is not protected. This rook is stupid and only can leave this direction or this direction. No, can only leave this direction. So this rook isn't good either, because that pawn is double protected. And here in that position, I thought, okay, I'm doing well. I really thought, okay, I'm doing well. I have pressure, he has nothing. And in this position, he took that pawn. And as you can see, the eval shows an M for mate. But obviously, in the game, during the game, I don't have that eval bar. And I've real talk, in the first seconds, I thought, oh shit, I've blundered a pawn and I'm losing. And then I looked and was like, what? Wait a second. Do I have something? Maybe now? And then I started looking, and the first thing I see is real talk. In the first 2 seconds, I was worried about the pawn. And in the third second, real talk, on the third second after he took that pawn, I was, wait, there's something I can take, because if he takes, I'll take back, and then he has only 4 squares, and no matter where he goes, this is made. Oh yeah, this must be winning, and I took. And it's a fucking top engine move, and it's a fucking brilliant move. It's the 85th brilliant move this year so far. So, turns out I'm secretly brilliant. Okay, turn takes g6 check. The And it's brilliant because of that sequence I've shown you before. It's the exact same procedure. He has to take back because it's check. In comes the rook, and no uh what's the word? Uh Wherever the king goes, no matter what the king goes, it's fucking checkmate. And so does the bot this, and I deliver checkmate on g7. And now I'm going to show you, I'm switching the scenes, and now I'm going to show you the game analysis from that game. You can see my screen, okay? And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, 94.4% accuracy. One brilliant move. And the ELO, estimated ELO of 2650. And I swear to God, as I'm sitting here, I swear to God, this was the creation of this. Not of an engine, neither of Stockfish or Leeler or Encresson, whatever. This game was played with this. And 2650, ladies and gentlemen, is the highest estimated ELO of all time. Okay? It's my highest estimated ELO of all time. I recently get estimated ELOs around or between 1800 and 2450. And it got common now to get an estimated ELO of 1800 to 2450. My games are public. There are also the game analysis is public, so if you want to check this theory, you can check my profile. Be welcome, be my guest, and you will see that in 7 out of 10 games I get an estimated ELO above 1900. And it happens quite often recently, in the last 6 months, I would say. The highest estimated ELO before was 2450. And that was a game I thought, okay, wow, that's super cool. I never can beat that, but this game, this particular game, played an hour ago. From now on, played an hour ago. It was just insane. I knew in the moment he took that pawn, I knew I was winning. And I never thought that I played that well. To be honest, I thought that I played pretty poorly, that I played not always the top engine move. Like, you see the game analysis. 9 times the top engine move, 1 times brilliant, 5 times the second best move. Excellent. 6 good. I thought it's probably okay. The rook sacrifice, I knew that is a brilliant. But I thought it's maybe 85%, 80% accuracy, like normal, but 94.4, and this estimated elo was shocking. And I had to do this video because I don't want to get banned of this performance. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks a lot to Gotham Chess, who teaches me chess for 4 years now. Um, through his videos, I do not know him in person. I only knew him about uh, his channel and his videos. And yeah, thanks a lot, man. This estimated elo is also your achievement. So thank you for being such a great teacher. Sorry, and yeah, guys, have a nice day. Thank you. Bye bye.